All right, let's talk to Francella and get a look at our forecast and what these folks are dealing with in that aftermath of Harvey. Good morning.
Oh my goodness, yeah. There's still about 18 rivers that are at flood stage, so there's still going to be some flooding, unfortunately, even though Harvey is long gone. But we also had a tropical storm here in Southern California that got really close to us, or a depression rather, and it actually impacted not only Baja but also us. Over the weekend, we had some wild weather, and it got really, really close, the track of it, to San Diego. There was wild weather, especially north of us. There was some flash flooding in San Bernardino, Riverside, lightning, hail as well. But the bulk of the damage was Central California and even parts of Santa Barbara. They had a wind gust of 80 miles per hour. There was a downburst that caused some damage there in Santa Barbara, and they also had some severe thunderstorm warnings there. So that was a big deal there. For us, the winds were not as high, but we still had some winds between 35 to even almost 60 miles per hour for our mountains and over our desert areas as well. We didn't have as much rain here. We only had about a few hundredths of an inch to a tenth of an inch. That was a report, the last report at 5 o'clock yesterday afternoon, but I think it's going to be higher than that because we had some rain overnight. So dew points this morning, looking at very high dew points in the upper 60s. So it's very muggy and oppressive out there. The temperatures right now in the upper 60s to low 70s for the coastal areas. Look at that, 70 to 72 right over Carlsbad. Inland areas 68 right over Temecula. Much cooler over Julian and Mount Laguna 57 and Borrego Springs 77. The temperatures are running much cooler than yesterday. So yesterday with Lydia, we had a very strong easterly flow, and that actually brought us very warm temperatures, especially for the coastal areas that were actually some of them in the 90s during the overnight and early morning hours. And that was actually hotter than some of the deserts of not only San Diego, but even the deserts of Southern California. So much cooler this morning. We're going to have temperatures that are going to be right around normal or slightly below average for this time of year. Surf and Sea report, our sunrise this morning at 6:26 and our complete sunset at 7:09. We are expecting low rip currents, waves 1 to 3 feet, and our water temperatures are very warm, 70 to 74. So here's a look at your supercast. We may have about a 10% chance of some light scattered showers or sprinkles here and there, primarily by the afternoon over the mountains, the foothills, and over the desert areas through tonight. And then for tomorrow, we're still going to be dealing with a small chance, a minor chance of some showers and thunderstorms, especially for the mountains and deserts for most of the week. So here's a look at your coastal temperatures, 78, 79 on Tuesday. High pressure begins to warm up and strengthen, bringing us a warming trend into Friday and Saturday. And look at the inland areas from 89 the next couple of days to the 90s. In fact, Thursday, it looks like that's going to be the hottest day of the week. The mountains 75, warming up to 80 on Tuesday, back to 70s, and a little bit cooler over the weekend with mid-70s, the deserts 100. And then those temperatures are going to begin to spike up to 107 and 105. So we'll get a little bit of a break, sort of, because it is muggy out there, and then the temperatures are going to go right up.
Oh, great.
Again.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you, Francella.
Sure.